Good afternoon, good afternoon, and welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday. I am Millie Scott with Consumers Unlimited, formerly Credit One USA. And today I really wanted to just spend a few minutes with you guys talking a little bit about home ownership. I'm gonna give it a few seconds for y'all to come in. And while we're doing this, I'm gonna just tell y'all. So I finally did a thing. I promised myself that after my children got older, I would get a house. And I know that sounds crazy because most people want to buy a house, when their kids are little and stuff like that. And if that's you, that's wonderful. But as life would have it, my kids start getting older. And then finally, I was just like, I don't really want to do this with them. So my baby finally graduated high school in May. And so now I was just like, okay, I guess it's time. So yesterday, I actually started my process. So I'm gonna invite you guys to come through this journey with me as we go on the journey for home ownership. Yay! So that brings me to today. Today, we are going to talk about the 5 P's to purchasing. And if you have questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to go ahead and do them while I'm talking, and I'll answer as many as I can. And then we will jump in here. Now, I did a little special to go ahead and get prepared for today. So, 5 P's to purchasing. Yay! I did a slideshow. So, step one is to prepare your finances. Now, during this step, we're going to pull our credit reports. We're going to review it and dispute any inaccurate or incomplete information. We're going to look at it and see what debts we need to pay down and pay off and pay them people off because we want to make sure we have the best debt to income ratio. We're going to develop a budget if we don't have one already. And if we do have one, we are going to implement it. We are following our budget because we know we have some goals in mind. That being said, we're also going to decide not to purchase anything else because we want to get a house. We're not taking out any new loans. We're not getting a car because we're getting a house. We're not getting any furniture yet because we have a goal of getting a house, okay? And with that, we're also going to decide what we want. This is the fun part. That's the fun part. This is where we say, oh, I want brick or I want stucco or I need it to be on half an acre or a quarter of acre. I don't want no grass because I ain't cutting it. Whatever it is you want, start doing your dream book of what you want, okay? So that step one is preparing yourself. We're going to prepare our finances and we're going to prepare our money. Okay, we're preparing this money because in step two, we are pre-qualifying. That's where I'm at in the process. Okay. So I've already prepared myself for this because I kind of knew I wanted it. And so now I'm doing a pre qualification. Now, in the pre qualification, this is where we are going to talk to our mortgage lender. Now, here's the thing, before we talk to our mortgage lender and give them our information, we're going to ask a ton of questions. So if you got special situations, I got a cousin, uncle who going to give me 20 grand on this. Is there a way to work this? Talk to them before you give them your credit report, because once you give them your information, that's what they're going by. So make sure they can handle it. Hey, I own my own business and I've been lowballing my taxes. Can you work with me? If they say yes, okay. If they say no, go get you somebody else. So talk to them beforehand before you pre-qualify. Talk to family members, get suggestions, advice. Talk to people, talk to strangers, talk to people who've done this recently. Do not talk to that auntie who bought her last house 36 years ago. That's not the one we're going to talk to, okay? We're going to get information from people who've done this because we're going to have to give them a whole bunch of information. So we're going to give them all of our financial information, access to our taxes, let them pull your credit report, get your IDs, your W-2s, your returns, all of that stuff. They're going to ask you a whole bunch of questions. Trust me, my lady asked me so many questions. I was like, um, am I sure I want to do this? But we're going to do this. We're going to do this. So boom. And then we move to step three. Step three in the process is pick your professional real estate agent. Now, I know we all have those people, and I'm not knocking them. And I know, I've been in enough houses, I could pick my house myself. No, no, no. Go ahead, get you a professional. I tell people like this. I can do my own hair, but I pay to get my hair done because there's somebody who went to school and got training, and somebody said they are good enough to do this. And that's the person who does my hair because they're good enough to do this. Somebody else has certified this. And so they know more than I do, even though I think I know a lot. So pick you a professional. Again, this is where friends, family, strangers, loved ones, coworkers, all of those people come to mind. Talk to people to find out, hey, listen, did who did that? Oh, don't get that person. Well, why not? Read their reviews. If they have 50, 11,000 bad reviews, I'm not saying that they're bad at this. I'm just saying you want to make sure you have a pleasant experience because this person's helping you get your purchase. Now, with that being said, once you find your real estate agent and y'all go looking and y'all have all your fun and oh no, not that one. Oh yeah, I like this one, but all of that wonderful stuff, profess this is your property. When you get there, you're going to be like, that's the one. That one right there. That's my house. I love the way I drive up to it because I wanted a driveway that I drive into. I didn't want the side entrance that everybody else says. And look at the lights. It's so perfect. It's everything I wanted. It's the vinyl with the brick and whatever it is that you want. That's yours. Boom, get it. Get your house, profess it. That's when that real estate agent goes to work again because now they're going to negotiate and get your numbers where they need to be and all of this stuff based on what you pre-qualified for and everything else like that. Yay! So now we're excited. And once we get past that, we are going to pay them people because now we have made it to the closing table. They went through all the inspections. They said that this house the roof ain't gonna collapse next week. Yes, get your inspections and all of that stuff. A good real estate agent, make sure you do all of that. But you're gonna sit down and you're gonna, get some wrist exercises because you're gonna be doing a lot of signing. Bring your driver's license and all your required documents to your signing table. You're gonna do all of that because you are cleared to close and it is time to celebrate, because you are not a homeowner. You got them keys and all of that wonderful stuff. So, this is the wonderful point where you purchase your property. I know that seemed like a lot, but it really wasn't that much. See how wonderful that is? So, really quickly, just a couple of bonus tips. Have 2 years tax returns completed. Be on your job for at least 2 years, or if you switch job, make sure it's in the same field. Don't go from being a teacher to saying I want to be an astronaut. It's a little weird. Any money that you have, make sure you kept it in your account for a little while so that you can be that. Don't have any utility collections. That's AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, Huntsville Utilities, Comcast, all of them. Don't have none of them. Go ahead, settle them and pay them before you talk to these people. And most importantly, plan your party, baby. You have made it to the end after you got your keys, that housewarming where everybody can come help you buy all of the stuff that you want or just celebrate with you because you already was ready for this. Whatever it is, plan to celebrate you because you are a homeowner. And this is important because this is the first step to creating generational wealth is homeownership. So, yay you! So I invite you to go through this journey with me. I will give you guys a few moments every week of weekly updates of where I'm at in my purchasing. And if you are interested in this or you're on your journey for home ownership, you have questions about it, you're thinking about home ownership, reach out to me. And if it's enough of you guys, I will create a purchase party platform where we can just talk on the side and share informations and tips and all of this stuff and everything like that because we believe in home ownership. We believe in consumers, commerce, and communities, and homeownership helps provide all three. So thanks so much for tuning in to this week's Talk to Me Tuesday. Now listen, all my real estate people, my insurance people, I know y'all gonna come for me and tell me stuff like it's more steps and more details and I need to protect my purchase, my insurance people. I know we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna get some of y'all to come on and tell them about protecting their purchase through insurance, life insurance, homeowners insurance, mortgage protection insurance. I'm gonna get a couple of y'all real estate agents to come on and talk to them about that real estate process. I'm gonna get a couple of y'all mortgage lenders. We're gonna get all the way through this because we are going to go on a home ownership journey together. And as I go through the different steps, I will also tell y'all my people because I got my purchase party squad ready and on deck because when it's time to celebrate, baby, y'all will know. So yay, it's a new journey, and I invite you guys to come with me as we do this Talk to Me Tuesday home ownership edition. I'll talk to you guys again next week. Bye.